back to Bad's Garage. Had a day or two out of the garage because you know, obviously, as you may have seen, 7R didn't quite go to plan. I've obviously missed something. There's something I've not done. That's stopping that from working. I do know from when I took the needles out, the air mixture screws out, they're probably not the actual issue. At the minute it doesn't seem to be wanting to choke. The choke doesn't seem to work. The idle doesn't seem to do anything. So I'm going to have another dive into the carbs again. I'll probably have to go into the diaphragms this time again as well, just to double check, make sure there's little passages that open up when you put the choke on, and I'm going to make sure that those are clear, because last time I did the diaphragms I just literally did the visual thing, but obviously I've missed something. I must have missed something, but anyway, that's for another day. I have recently had an issue with the Bandit, where it started struggling to start cold, and I figured out what it is, and I've got to do a temporary fix on it, but let me just show you what I've actually found, what I discovered. Trying to leave work at 1 o'clock in the morning yesterday, and no, it was this morning actually, 1 o'clock this morning, Sunday being Sunday. I almost had to call recovery to get the bike started, because it wouldn't start, and then I discovered the issue. And I don't know if you well, you probably don't remember because it's not your bike to remember it with, but when I first put this bike together, I bought a new choke cable for it, and it seems to be a big problem when you look at the forums, where the aftermarket choke cables for these Bandits, they always come and they're too long. There's too much cable on them, so you know, you're having to arse about. You know, maybe sometimes you have to cut the nipple off and put a temporary nipple on. They never work very well anyway, or you know, you devise some way, or you just end up giving up and buying a proper Suzuki one which actually fits. So anyway, obviously I bought an aftermarket choke cable for, an aftermarket choke cable for this, and it was too long. Let me just show you. Right, so get my fingers out of the way. What I had to do, let me just show you. Right, so this is, not sure where I can, best place for me to put that light. Do that. Anyway, this is where the choke cable is. Now at the minute it's actually not sitting in the thing. Let's see if I can get that. You can't see nothing, can you? Yeah, it's currently not sitting in its thing, and I had to put spacers on this because there's too much cable. That goes into there, and then I put these on, and they've obviously spread because these are meant to not go above this shaft here, but this is now started to slide up that shaft, which is making it loose again. So I'm pulling the choke on, and all it's doing is closing that gap up and not actually pulling the lever. So now I've got to devise a different way. I have actually ordered what I think is a very good condition second hand, apparently OEM Suzuki cable, and the only reason I bought that is because it was only a £5, so I thought it's like a punt on a £5. But until then, I'm going to need to try and come up with a way of trying to sort this out until that cable comes. So I'm going to have to ditch that spacer idea and try and put the nipple that's sitting here. I'm going to have to try and drag it through to this side, and then put something on this side. So I eliminate these spacers at the back, and I've just have that bend sitting into that casing properly. So it works. So I think I've got an idea of how to do it. It is only going to be temporary until this other cable comes, but let's see if we can do that. Right, so this is the thing I had going on. Whereas you've got the bend. Am I better off without this damn light? Yeah, so you've got the bend which is meant to sit in that housing, and then this goes. But there's far too much cable there, so I devised these to extend that casing to make the cable shorter. But obviously these, where I've cut these, they've separated, and they're able to, or that one is anyway. That one is able to then slide, oh come on, it is able to slide beyond that, and then that is obviously, you can see where the marks are on it, that's actually forced itself into that to then make that too long again. So let's take those off and see if we can do something a bit better, but still temporary. Yeah, so here's an example. I mean, just look how much longer that is than it should be. That's almost an inch, or as near as damn it an inch too long on the inner cable. But yeah, I've got a couple of ideas how I'm going to sort it out. Whether they'll work or not, I don't know. But let me see. Alright, so hopefully this is just going to start straight up and give me full choke. Let's have a listen. So that's, as far as I'm aware, fixed it. Let me just show you what I've done to fix it. Don't judge me on this. It's the only way I can think of doing it without butchering shit. So at the minute it has got 2 zip ties on the end of the cable look, and then another zip tie just there holding the cable up into the bracket. But that's how much cable there is, too much, and that's with full adjustment at the other end as well. You know, if I was to take away all the adjustment at the other end, it would probably be out here. So yeah, that'll have to do until the new cable comes, and hopefully that'll be a genuine Bandit one. Anyway, bit in the garage on Sunday. Ooh, yeah, we'll get back to that. I'm not giving up on it just yet. Well, I can't, can I? I've had it 22, 23 years, so yeah, we're going to have another bash at taking these carbs off. I have ordered a few bits for this. Like I said, the filters come for this. I've ordered some new Allen key bowl nuts as well. because keep taking away. It doesn't matter how often you use your JIS screws. These screws on these Japanese bikes are that weak. If you're undoing them too much, it starts to chew them up anyway. So you know, I've got JIS screwdrivers and they're still starting to get knobby and chewed up. So I'm going to change those for Allen key ones. And I've also had one of the clamps. I'm going to struggle to get one of them off as well, because one of them has gone ooh-ah, even with the use of JIS screwdrivers. So yeah, we'll get back to that. For now, temporary. That clip choke cable's fixed on that. I'm going to do some tidying up today. And don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Cheers.